Hey guys, Singularity VR welcoming you to the first theory video on the channel. As the new Five Nights at Freddy's game has been released, a lot more questions have been brought up about the lore. In preparation for the video, I've thought and found a few new theories that will be covered in the video. So don't let me make you wait anymore, and let's start some stories. I believe that one of the most iconic characters from the fandom is still playing card on the table. When you travel to each of the animatronics' different areas, Freddy helps you find a way to defeat them. After you upgrade him, he's upset that you defeated his friends, even though he had just told you how to.
Arms are different. Where did you get these parts?
I'd rather not say.
How fortunate. I should now be able to smash through the cyclone fences around the building, the way Monty does.
Exactly like he did.
It's past your bedtime.
This upgrade, it was Chica's. Please, be honest. How did you get it?
When I was in the kitchen earlier, she fell into some sort of garbage smasher.
Is she okay?
Well, she's still functional.
That is a relief. With this new voice box, I should be able to make a vocal pitch that will stun animatronics.
How are your new eyes?
I am having a hard time adjusting. You look different to me. I can see movement through the walls.
Really? I didn't know Roxy could see through walls.
These are Roxy's eyes?
Well, yeah. There was an accident in the raceway.
Is she okay?
Well, nothing seems to stop her.
But what if Freddy wasn't the one who told you how to do it? While looking around the Pizzeria, you encounter a variety of different references to the Afton family. In this theory, we will be looking specifically about two of them. The first one being a table surrounded by the animatronics themed to the Afton family. The one on the left with the hat and shirt is Michael. Next to him, themed after Circus Baby, is Elizabeth. The one in the middle that looks like Ballora is the mother. On the far right with the top hat is William Afton. And finally, missing their head is Evan Afton. The second reference is a secret room located in the service tunnel you pass by on the mission to let Freddy out of his room near the beginning of the game. If you didn't know, Michael's room is located in the first service tunnel you encounter in the game. All you have to do is go in, go left, go down the stairs. Once you're down the stairs, you want to pull out your fast cam, and if you take a picture of this wall here, it will actually open up into a door. Here we go, you can see it's his exact room from Sister Location. There's even a little puzzle over here. Going back to what we mentioned earlier, Freddy might not have been the one to tell you how to defeat his friends. After he is captured by Vanessa, Freddy mentions that his voice is the default voice on the Faz watch. What if someone else was telling you how to do it? Although a lot of people say that Michael Afton's remnant is in Freddy and that's why he's helping Gregory, I think this might not be the case, or at least completely. In this theory, I believe that he had either survived or his remnant was passed on to something else. I'll get to why I don't think it's Freddy later on in the video. In Pizzeria Sim, during Henry's legendary speech, he mentions there was an escape plan for Michael. We all believe he didn't want to use it. I mean, his mission was over and he could finally rest in peace. The thing is, his mission wasn't over. I believe that his father may have barely escaped the flames that created the blob we see in the true ending of Security Breach. The reason I'm saying this is because in Security Breach, William Afton is shown as Burn Trap, but that's the issue. If he was truly kept in those flames as long as intended, he wouldn't be Burn Trap. He'd be like a Giga Trap or something. Take a look at the blob. You can only see small bits and pieces reminiscent of the old animatronics. They are also welded and mixed together. William's flesh would have also been burned off. If he had gone through the process of taking over Vanessa and repaired himself, why would he want to use his old body, when he could use a new and improved exoskeleton? You could bring up the argument that his remnant is stronger when it's connected to the original body, but even if this was the case, why wouldn't he implant pieces of the old body into a new one? In the books, William was quite literally able to form a new body out of trash, creating the Afton amalgamation. Returning to Michael's room, there is a code on the wall which has since been decoded. I found the decoded version of the puzzle from a Reddit post by u/numbers2134. He had a detailed post on this and a few other things I took in consideration while making the video. The message reads, "Break and mend, I built the breath. They hunt now, drawn to life, not real, still keen, and frit and fraught with thought and zest, and jest no blunt woes. Dodge, duck, flash, shoot, crawl, run, crush the vile band. Cry not, try not, do not hold out, hope no. Your life, your aim will save those with soul." I believe this message was created by Michael. I'm going to go on a really far stretch here, so take the next part with a very, very small grain of salt. I think Michael might be Gregory or Bonnie. I know it seems very weird, but here's why I think this might be the case. As many of you already know, according to the books, you can make a life one-to-one animatronic replica of a person. Michael might have wanted to look like a child in order to blend in at the Pizzeria. We know that Gregory did not have a home outside of the Pizzeria, and if he was living inside of the Pizzeria, there's a good chance it was in the recreation of Michael's room. In order to access the room, you need a fast cam and cannot be inside of Freddy. Inside of the room, there's also a retro CD player. Once you collect all the CDs around the map, you can play them here. What if this is Michael trying to find out the entire story and stop his father? He might have known that Vanny had to do with his father. The reason Gregory did not know any of this while you play the game could be answered by the books. In the same book that includes the Afton amalgamation, it says that Afton had barely any remnant keeping him in the real world. The only thing that kept him there was the help of Circus Baby. What if Michael was losing his memories and put the code on the wall to remind himself of his quest after his memories were lost? The other suspect for a host of Michael could be Bonnie. We know that Bonnie had been missing throughout the entire game. It was also known that he was decommissioned. What if Michael was trying to solve what was going on while in control of Bonnie but was found out? This may be the reason he was decommissioned. We know that it is not because of a brawl between Bonnie and Monty, because they could have easily repaired him. On top of that, the Bonnie that used to be in Pizzeria was known to be super friendly. I believe that the decommissioned Endo in Parts and Service is what is left of Bonnie. It is the only friendly Endo in the entire game. All of the Endos have their voice boxes disabled, so it would explain why he wouldn't talk. There is also a decal on the wall in the game that shows an Endo with bunny ears painted on top of it, and a bunny waving behind it. This may be saying that after Vanny found out he was lurking around after hours trying to find out what was going on, she put a stop to it. This could also explain why his Endo wouldn't be completely dismantled. What if William would not want him dismantled as he knew Michael's remnant was still there? Endoskeleton area, if you access the room that kind of looks like a daycare theme, Freddy will question his existence and ask, "Was I always Freddy?" Another time, when you drop into the FNAF 6 camera room, Freddy says, "I am not me."
Angry, confused, but I can protect you. I am not me.
To me, this seems like a distinct reference as to who Freddy might actually be. Golden's Freddy's almost catchphrase was, "It's me." There are even some cut voice lines in the game we have found. We will specifically be looking at the part where Freddy says, "I hear what guests say about me. Bad things happened in the past, but that was not me. Those were older models, flawed. I would never hurt anyone. You know that, right?" This could either be a reference to the Bite of 83 or Freddy questioning his existence. All I know is that at the current state of the game, there are just way too many questions that we have unanswered. This theory could be completely on point or in the opposite direction. This was my first theory video I've made, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and have a nice day. Wait, hold on, what's that smell? Why won't my door open? Oh no.
Connection terminated.